Around the world, we celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. But now, storm clouds are again gathering that threaten all that's been built over the last 2 generations. After the horrors of World War II, including the genocide of 6 million European Jews, as well as other minorities, the world's leaders came together hoping to prevent future disasters by convening an international organization, the United Nations.
In 1945, the UN Charter established the UN Human Rights Commission, which, under the leadership of Eleanor Roosevelt, worked to create the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
The Declaration was drafted by representatives of all regions of the world and encompassed all legal traditions. Formally adopted by the United Nations on December 10, 1948, the Declaration describes 30 fundamental human rights, serving as a foundation for a free and inclusive society that honors and protects human dignity. Unfortunately, today, nationalist and authoritarian governments around the world increasingly find these concepts inconvenient. Burma Task Force is one of the many NGOs that are part of the United Nations community. We work to encourage nations to prioritize response to genocide in Burma, to support justice in international courts, and humanitarian support for refugees.
We are glad to meet with presidents of Human Rights Council, the General Assembly, with ambassadors and their hardworking staff, and sometimes we protest as well. Though its members have visited the refugee camps, the Security Council has been unable to refer the Rohingya cause to the International Criminal Court. Action is blocked by China and Russia, who have veto power. But in November 2018, 142 nations voted to push Burma to restore citizenship to the Rohingya, to allow them to live safely in their place of origin. There are many champions of the Rohingya people in the UN. Protecting human rights is difficult at a time when some U.S. government leaders strongly oppose international courts, withdraw from the Human Rights Council in Geneva, defund UN agencies such as UNRWA for Palestinian refugees, and UNESCO, and even withhold support from the UN High Commission for Refugees. Burma Task Force salutes the Rohingya people, including their diverse leaders living outside Burma, struggling for justice. We are proud to partner with them and also encourage solidarity among diverse ethnic groups. Burma Task Force even sponsored a Burmese soccer team in a tournament this summer, with Rohingya and other Burmese players playing together as a team. But will the United Nations function as a team? After the Holocaust, the phrase "never again" represented a commitment to prevent genocide always and everywhere. Human rights protection must be universal, not just for one group. But persecution, war crimes, and mass suffering continue. And today, like the Uyghur of China, the people of Yemen, of Syria, Central African Republic, the Rohingya face an existential crisis. Will they find justice? Or will the nations of the world turn away from their responsibility to protect?